Hi guys,
Hello, people.
I'm Milena, and we're watching Vinland Saga.
This is episode
Episode
6.
The last episode, in my opinion, was fucking amazing.
It was incredible.
Honestly, might be my favorite of the show so far. Who cares?
I mean, there has only been 5,
yeah.
so slim pickings so far.
Yeah.
But this, I think the last one was my favorite as well.
Yeah, even rewatching it while editing was even better if that's possible.
It was just a really well done episode. Like after the killing of Thor's and like the aftermath of that, and like seeing Thorfinn and how he was trying to survive and how he actually like started becoming, started sort of training in a way, and like you just know that that's gonna continue, and that he's gonna try to be the best warrior that he can be, so that one day he can have a duel with... I literally googled his name pronunciation and I clicked on it and it said how to pronounce it. Now I fucking forgot. Ashkalad. Ashalad.
I think it's definitely gonna be different because I don't think they're gonna pronounce it as Americans as Japanese people. So like I think it's gonna have a bit 5 different. That's why I think Ashalad. Everybody in our comments writes differently.
Yeah,
because some of them goes with us and some of them with the other.
Look, can someone tell me, does Ashalad sound like remotely okay? Anyways, he wants to challenge him to a duel, and so like he's gonna do everything that he can to become the best warrior that he can be, so that one day he will be able to kill him. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, I think that's gonna be the very end of the show, and I think like we said, perhaps at the end, if he does kill him, maybe it's gonna be like a mercy kill or something like that.
But I think we're gonna go through many developments in the meantime.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're gonna have like a lot of, not a lot, but like I don't think they're gonna have like just that next duel or whatever. I feel like it's gonna be a constant thing.
Yeah. And then in the meantime, I wouldn't be surprised if Ashley felt like if he would try to teach something to...
I mean, he already kind of started doing that.
Yeah, but I think it's just gonna be continued.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yeah.
And to me, I think that's gonna be by far the most interesting thing in the relationship in the show.
Yeah. I agree. I really
So honestly,
agree.
I can't wait to see more of them.
It's gonna be okay. I don't know. I'm gonna think maybe. I don't know. Maybe we get to a time jump now, because like technically, our boy is in England. I'm not quite sure which part they said. And Ashalad and the rest of them are going, I don't know, are they going to Norway or somewhere? They're going, and like he's staying, so they're gonna be separated here. Maybe it's not a time jump yet. Maybe we now see who he meets in England or whatever. Maybe he like meets some people there that he bonds with, and like then we go into a time jump afterwards. I don't know, but like he's there, they're leaving, and
But I would imagine this time jump to happen in this episode. I don't think we're gonna have the whole episode without the time jump, just him bonding and continuing his training.
Yeah.
I think we're either just immediately gonna go to him already being grown up. Yeah. Or we're gonna have some scenes as a child, as him still as a child, and then the time jump happens.
Yeah.
But I would maybe think the first one is gonna happen, just because the last episode felt like, to me, the ending of one story, with him promising him the duel and him deciding that he's gonna train and be the best warrior. So to me, it felt like that was the last episode of the first story, and then we go to the next one. So like, to me, it seems like we're immediately gonna start to do. It doesn't have to be, honestly.
I mean, we're gonna see soon.
Yeah, we're gonna see
like very soon.
As soon as we play.
We also have on the other side in Iceland, we have Thor's family, Hilda, Helga, who have been, informed of the passing of Thor's and everything. I'm very excited for that storyline there as well, and to see are they gonna go? We know that Leaf is gonna go in search of
Thorfinn.
Thorfinn.
Honestly, I'm very excited to see where they're all gonna end up. Where we're gonna find them now after a few years.
Yeah.
I don't know how big of a time jump it is. Is it like 2 years or like 5? I have no idea. The child looks small still.
Yeah.
But like his eyes look different. So I don't know if it's just like 2 years or 1 year or 5 years. I have no idea.
Someone commented.
Oh, they said?
No,
so I just said
no. I'm stuck on something else. Someone commented on Leaf specifically, like he's based on Leif Erikson, who was an explorer and traveled and found that place in North America, named it Vinland. So like he said he was there.
I read the different comment, but like that one doesn't have to be right either.
Okay.
That he was saying the story of his father who was...
Oh, but his father, someone said, because Leif Erikson, so his father was Eric, he discovered Greenland.
Yeah.
I think that's what they said. But the
person that I read said that like his father found America.
Oh, well then I don't know. But someone said Leif Erikson, and I was like, Leif Erikson... That Leif Erikson, the only reason why I know Leif Erikson is because there's a song, Leif Erikson from Interpol, a song I really like. I was so fucking shocked that it's that. What the fuck is the song called Leif Erikson? I listened to it again yesterday to be like, do the lyrics. Am I connecting this to Vikings? Nothing. The lyrics don't make sense to it, but it's a great song. That's the origin of that song that I like, because I have unfortunately never heard of Leif Erikson. I am bad at that history. I don't know that history very well.
If that's true, then Leif is gonna find.
I mean, he already said that he has found already Vinland. Then he was talking to the kids about Greenland, and no one believes him. I mean, we didn't believe him.
Yeah, about the Vinland.
Yeah, and we didn't believe him either. But I believe now everything he says. He's such a good man. He's gonna go and search for Thorfinn, and I don't know what's gonna be happening with Ari and the rest of them, but I'm really curious to see that. Like, that makes me really excited. I'm just really excited to now, like, see where we go from here.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, that knife is gonna bring me fucking pain. Hello, Bjorn. Oh, he's with them?
So he's gonna be with them the whole time.
デンマークに居住するデン人のうち、略奪や海賊行為を生りとする者たちをバイキングと呼んだ。9世紀初頭よりバイキングたちはイングランドに侵攻し、その一部がイングランド北部に移住するなど勢力を広げていた。だが、西暦1002年、イングランド軍が移住してきたバイキングを襲撃。デンマーク軍がイングランドに派兵を開始。攻撃を本格化す。バイキングたちはイングランド軍打倒を目的とした征服戦争の一環を担うようになった。
Do you know in which years the Vikings show are set in? Do you remember?
Vikings? Oof.
Wasn't it like 800?
I have nothing in my mind, to be quite honest. I don't know.
Or 900s? I don't think it was like
1,000 some.
Yeah, but these ones, like in Vikings, it was the first time we invaded them.
Yeah, but like I don't know how historically accurate things were, you know. So like, I really should like read more about like Vikings.
But that's because we watch
and
many
their
shows.
History. But you know, we never. I don't know about your schools, but we never learned that part of history. I just like knew of the existence of Vikings and like where they.
Yeah, but like we didn't that much learn about every country.
No, we didn't. That's the thing. I'm very poor. Our Balkan wars and everything. Like we learned about those things.
And I think every country is similar like that.
And like everything else, like you just know, like you know of its existence and everything. But like if you ask me when they invaded, what and how it came to be, I don't know really. The first dead bodies that he sees in these numbers, not last.
It was in the first. He saw dead bodies in the last episode, right? They killed the
Oh
villagers.
yeah, actually. Yeah.
こいつら正規兵じゃねえよな。俺らみたいのがデンマーク軍に雇われてんだろ。デンマーク軍にバイキングも立派な戦争の道具だよ。
いずれはデンマーク王もイングランドに侵攻するって話だ。そこに手を貸しゃ報酬もがっぽりだ。
And he is eating walnuts. Are they eating walnuts?
I don't know, they're
That's
too
too
big.
big, but he's so small!
この地の領主が抱えるイングランド軍には手を焼いている。
Is he hearing this?
Yeah,
俺ら
I
の
think so.
兵は100人以上。はっきり言って戦力もあんたらより上だ。
海賊風情がでかい口を。
I mean, the
まあ
pirates
そう言うなって。
can't talk
同
big.
じデンジンじゃねえか。貴様らと一緒にするな。で、何を望む？
金7ポンド。漁師が蓄えた財宝と食い物。女は全部もらう。
This can be a rough ride,
あ
people.
とは好きにしろ。下手な真似をすれば。
Okay, how the fuck did none of that hit you and hit the horse? Where's my child? Where's my... It hit my
Behind
ass.
the tree.
Ew.
Tree. You hide there.
戦場で手柄を立てて
Do not now. Not at age of
that's not
6.
time for you to
Not
try
at
to
age of
receive
6.
something.
We're gonna have to save you.
You should try to
I mean,
hide.
who's we? I don't know if they would care, but I would care.
Not boy.
Maybe Ashala saves him.
お前も海賊か。デンジンの血を恨むんだな。
I'm gonna blame the person that is holding up a child. Is it? Ah! Is it?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
我々生きてたが、戦場じゃ弱い奴が死んでいく。おめえみてえにな。
It's a tough lesson to learn. He got stabbed a bit. Boy, move!
No, he's gonna continue now.
Did he just kill his first person?
Yeah, of course we're gonna see his first kill, not to go 2 years later. Oh!
Time's passing.
サーラになってきてんじゃねえか。
He saved him.
It's his kill. I think even maybe he's not gonna be able ever to.
石膏に出てくんねえかな。
ああ、なんで俺が。
俺がぶっ殺してやる。
Well, that
This
escalated
was
quickly.
even worse than I thought.
That fucking escalated. This is the intro shot. You shot? You shot?
He stabbed. Looks like he stabbed.
It looked to me like there
I
was an
have a
arrow.
feeling that he's gonna be very good, very
mean, he
capable, but he's
already
not gonna
seems-
be able to kill Ashland quickly because he's gonna be driven by rain.
Rage, yeah. He's not gonna be able to think
Ashland
clearly.
is very smart.
Yeah.
しかし、ちょっとバカなんじゃないかね、今の王様は。
然国中のデンジ移民を殺しちまったってんだから。そりゃあ
I'm kind of scared for this scene.
Yeah, me too.
Terrified.
そういうことあんまり人前で言わないでよね。もし兵隊さんの耳にでも入ったら。
I think he's pretending.
I don't think he is.
No?
I don't think he is. I mean, they pose no threat to him whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's a dog. Look at his eyes.
起きたね。あんたの服は洗っちゃったよ。代わりにそれ着てな。探検もそこにあるよ。服はちょっと大きいかもしれないね。男の子用はそれしかないんだよ。さあ、お座り。腹減ってるだろ。
If something happens to these women, but like not by him, but you know, just the Vikings come and do what they do usually, and they kill them.
よっぽどペコペコだったのね。
You know what I don't understand?
ほら、
Yeah, can they understand each other? Because they're all speaking Japanese to us, but like technically they should not understand each other.
何筆だろうと、怪我して倒れてる子供をほっとくなんて、イエス様がお許しにならないよ。
Hopefully that's not gonna backfire.
デンジがイングランドの敵なんでしょ。
Oh my god, they're definitely dying.
まったく男の子ってのはズボラでいけないよ。うちの下の子もよく頭をボリボリやってたね。
What is with this
その
show?
度に私が串を入れてやったもんさ。一昨年に風邪をこじらせて死んじまったけどね。
あんたの言葉はわからないよ。俺はイングランド人じゃないんだ。
なんだい、やっぱり口が聞けるんじゃないか。
おい女、
Are they gonna kill him for harboring like a
デンジンの石膏がこの辺りに忍び込んだ。怪しいガキを見なかったか。
ガキ？子供の海賊ですか？
hold his hand, hold his hand, hold his hand. Don't let him take it out.
それはお前の子か。
ええ、そうです。末のジョンですが、何か。
If something happens to them, if something thinks of happening to these two women, I will never forgive anyone.
何やってるかわかってんの？
What a woman.
It seems like it's gonna happen.
I know it does, but I don't
人だ
want.
って二人も殺してる。子供のくせに。
Or somebody's gonna come and he's gonna kill them.
子供が海賊なんて普通じゃないよ。何か事情があるんだろ。
事情があったら何だって言うのよ。あの子はジョンの代わりにはなれないのよ。逃げろ。
What does that mean?
Are they gonna like this territory? Are they gonna attack this part?
Oh, okay.
Is that what he said
that's
around?
what he said.
But now we're on ships.
トロフィーの合図は
Oh yeah, well he went
そもそも
first.
のはずだが。あそこだ。
Okay. Yeah, that is a sign for them.
じゃあ受け持ってこい。
He told, but like they
They
don't
don't
understand.
understand.
やはりそうか。
You have to kill him.
出てたら来るぞ。
You have to kill him because he knows that
He
they were
will.
hiding.
Is the woman gonna see that he's
Please,
killing
please
him?
realize. Just please realize.
The woman's gonna see that he's killing him.
海から遠くに行くんだ。急がねえと連中が。
Fuck. Why would you do this to me?
Yo, 城壁だ、トロフィー。思ったよりも景気良さげな村だな。おやおやすんなよ。敵軍が来る前に平らげるぜ。
I thought.
It's just like a burning torch in a storm, like a little flower in a...
This is so sad. I don't even know how to talk about it.
Honestly, I am very surprised
Which part?
by this show.
In what way?
I think it's better than I expected it to be, honestly. I can't explain to you how much I love this episode.
Oh.
It was so fucking good. Every part of it, honestly.
Oh, this was stunning.
Yeah, I mean, especially the last part. To me, the first part was something I thought I never wanted to see.
Yeah.
And the whole thing about him being a Viking and becoming Viking, it's very sad and hard to watch.
Yeah.
But I just want to say how much I loved the whole sequence with the two women and how they treated him and the whole thing afterwards. That was just so good in my opinion. So well done.
Yeah.
I have no words, honestly.
No, I'm struggling.
That is the part that I'm surprised.
Oh.
Those types of scenes that they make.
Yeah, this is what I hoped the show would, let's say, concentrate on. And like I couldn't, we can't really, I guess, so we're only 6 episodes in, But I think this episode and what it chose to show and how it's showing you like him becoming a warrior and then like being treated with kindness by these two women. I mean, especially, the older one, because this one is still a kid, she's scared and everything. And this one has gone through life and she's showing him kindness, and she said something along the lines of like a kid is a pirate, like something went wrong because like how
something happened to him.
Happened because like how the fuck could he be this, and she showed him such kindness even though they spoke no same language. Nothing.
He saved him. She saved him. She defended him when the soldier came
and was asking for him,
and she pretended that's her son.
She completely protected him. He told her to run, and he even said it in English. How am I supposed to know this though? How do I know when he's speaking in English? Right. How do I know when he's speaking? Because they just speak in Japanese. Like, I don't know if there's like, let's say, a different dialect of Japanese that they use when they say it, but because I do not speak Japanese, I can't differentiate it. Like, I didn't know if he said in English, like, because it would make sense because he said run, it's like he was trying to say something that maybe wasn't his first language or whatever. Let's just start from the beginning of the episode. I'm going like all over the place, but there was a time jump. Let me just check quickly how much time has passed, because I didn't. When this now rate happened, it was 1008, and I don't know in the beginning what year it said it was. The English army attacked the Viking who had immigrated there. I mean, we saw that. That was what happened the first episode. Yeah. Great. So around 6 years?
Yeah.
What?
5 to 6 years, I guess.
Is that even possible? Oh my god. So he's like 13.
Yeah, something like that.
Does that seems so fucking strange that he was there for so many years now with them. But like we seen him in the beginning where we left him off, like when he was still 6 or 7, he saw the battle starting to happen between the Viking army who were, let's say, recruited by the Danish army, because the Vikings are, I mean, they look down upon the Vikings and everything, but they are stronger than them, so they recruit them to fight for them for gold, you know. And he saw that battle take place because the English, you know, found them and attacked. And so he wanted to do something great in battle. Like,
remember the sentence that
Ashala told him.
Yeah.
And so he wanted to go and attack that soldier, but then he got scared and started running away from him. But the soldier started chasing him, you know. And the soldier would have killed him if Ashala didn't come and like stab the soldier.
Yeah, he saved his life. Yeah.
He saved his life. So there's that bit of irony there, and he told him on the battlefield, like, someone as weak as you will never survive. That kind of, after that, he took his little, I can't call it sword, his dagger, and actually attacked a soldier and was able to kill him.
Eventually he did kill him.
And that was his first kill. And it was a matter of time before we witnessed that. When I was talking about how this can go either one of two ways, like he doesn't want to, like he wants to kill, but like he can't go against his father's wishes, let's say, or he like kills and then at the end stops killing. We're at the second option.
Yeah,
he is killing you left and right.
I think you were driven by the Full Metal Alchemist that just watched.
I guess, yeah.
You were hoping. Because realistically, honestly, I first thought it was like a good and realistic theory.
I mean, like, look, for another type of a show, sure, that would work.
Immediately,
but this is not that type of a show. They're Vikings.
Immediately when I remembered that it was Vikings,
yeah,
I was like, no, 100% that theory is not happening. Like, he's gonna go on a killing spree.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what happened in this episode.
Yeah.
They showed us how he became warrior, let's say, you know?
Yeah, like we saw him kill his first person, and how he was screaming into the fucking heavens, you know? And that was such the visuals. Can I just mention the visuals in this episode especially? There were so many scenes where I thought, oh, that's stunning. Like him standing on top of him, like yelling, and Ashalad looking over at him. I thought that was such a, like, I want to say powerful scene, but like heartbreaking scene for me. Like I never wanted, like, we knew it was coming, but like I never wanted that for him, you know? I never wanted him to become this.
It was very heartbreaking, but at the same time, when I looked at Ashalad, it made me fucking angry.
Oh yeah.
It made me, honestly, I think I reacted because I was so fucking angry. I was like, is this what? And yes, it is what he wanted, basically. Yeah. But like, you look at him. You're teaching him this to be this. This is good, and that this is what he should become. This is exactly the opposite of what his father would have taught him. Yeah, like exactly the opposite.
I wonder if Ashalad is ever like gonna come to a place, and I don't know that he is. Like, I don't know what type of a person he is, but that if he cares for Thorfinn, that he regrets that he has made him like this, you know? Because like you would, for all intents and purposes, everyone in that group of Vikings, and like Ashalad right now, like they all seem, let's say, proud in a way of Thorfinn for becoming this warrior. Like he has kind of blended in. They have all adopted him in a way, you know, and they seem proud of him for becoming a warrior, and they sent him off on missions by himself, and he is like a crucial part of the mission.
Especially because he's a child. Nobody is going to suspect a child. Yeah. And so he can easily go and do whatever he is intended to do, you know?
Yeah. So like, I just wonder if it's ever gonna come to a point with Ashalad where he might regret it.
Sure, it was. I am sure that he is gonna be sad. I don't know. That he made him this broken kid. Yeah. I'm not full of rage and everything. I'm not sure that he's ever gonna regret that he made him Viking.
Yeah.
And those are two different. And I would have loved if he regretted both of those. Meaning, like, if he was questioning a Viking's ways.
Yeah.
And if this whole...
I don't know if we're gonna...
I don't know if this episode didn't seem to me like it was.
No,
while I thought that was also gonna be a thing with his character.
Yeah, I thought because of Thor's. And what Thor's were saying.
Yeah.
And how... I mean, again, it could still be a thing that happens later on, you know? But just like, this is how Ashalad functions now. Like, this is his normal way.
Yeah.
Whatever. And like, maybe at some point, maybe that's where... what type of a storyline he's gonna have. I mean, that would be a storyline that I would really enjoy for him. Because that's a storyline of some type of a progression, you know, because like otherwise I don't see what other progression we would have with his character. Like, he is very skilled. Like, he is a very good, let's say, leader of the group that he has and everything. But like, what is gonna be his storyline as in like his character internally, you know?
Yeah, to me, I honestly thought that he is gonna at some point look at Thorfinn as his child.
Yeah.
And care for him as his child. Not completely, but something like that. You know what I mean? Like, he is responsible for who he is, so he is responsible for him. He killed his father, so now he has to teach him, and he has to, you know what I mean? Like, care for him. And I thought that maybe that's when he's gonna realize and more about what Thors were saying.
Yeah,
because like that's what triggered Thors as well, like family and children. So like, I thought maybe he's gonna be triggered by that as well.
That's what I thought, especially because Thors asked him, "Do you have kids?"
Yeah.
And he said no. And that the second he said that, I thought, oh, he is gonna, because we knew that Thorfinn was gonna be somewhere with them. I thought that's gonna be the thing. Like, he's gonna start seeing Thors like as type of a son, and then like, if he sees him as, if you start caring about a person in that way, like, you would not want them to be in these wars and these situations. Like, you would not want them to be put into these places. And so like, I don't know if that is like the road that we're gonna take with Ashalad. That's like, so far, like, I don't know, I can't think of other things, but like, so far that will be what I would prefer. But we'll see, maybe they give us something very different, but that will be still very interesting to us. But yeah, I'm
what I was
excited,
hoping for. And this episode to me didn't have that type of a feeling. But like, it doesn't have to be.
It just seems like we don't know anything about Ashalad.
Exactly.
Like, he can be of the mindset, I'm sure he is, but like, we don't know anything about it. But like, that you, to survive in this world, you need to become a good warrior and everything. And he thinks that Thorfinn benefits from learning all this. I mean, that is why he saved him here and told him that, like, I think that's why he also stabbed him a bit more, like a bit. Like, when he was stabbing through that guy, I feel like he would have, you know, known where to stop. But I think he stabbed him just a bit so that Thorfinn would bleed, so that he would maybe understand that if he doesn't, let's say, toughen up in this world, he's gonna die. And like, for him, that's important. And for like, for Askalad, that might be his way of caring about a person, is to showing him how to be the toughest you can possibly be so that you don't die, you know? Like, that could be his type of care. And I think it kind of maybe is. But what?
It's funny to me now how you called him.
How do I say?
The entire time you were like, Ashalad, then you were like, Askalad.
I revert back to whatever.
You were like S, you were like K, you were like...
Ashalad. You know, like three parts. Ashalad. I think. If it's not, it doesn't even matter what I'm saying.
Honestly.
You know?
Who cares? Sorry, I interrupted.
I don't know what I was saying though then. I don't know what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. But I thought I was just repeating everything I was saying.
I agree with you, and I would love that storyline. Honestly, there's two parts of me. There is a part of me that's mad at Ashalad for doing all of this, for teaching him all of this, for making him warrior, for doing all of that. There is a part of me that's so fucking pissed off because of that, because I want so better for this small good child. he's not now good. I mean, he's killing people left and right, you know?
But he's a child.
But he's a fucking child. And when
like
he
that woman
went,
said, something went fucking wrong.
And when he went to them, he recognized the kindness. They saved him. They gave him food. They gave him beds to sleep. They took out lices from his head. They were really nice people to him. And he was reminded of his family and of what he lost.
That I saw that he is next to that there's like two women. I thought he was going to be reminded of his mother and sister. Again, we went after he killed that person, everything, we went through those sort of time jumps when we saw him in battle and he was killing people left and right, and ironically we see him save Ashalad. So there was someone behind his back. I mean, I'm sure Ashalad would have handled it, whatever, but like still, he saved him, he killed the person that was behind him because ain't nobody killing him before I do, you know?
They're working together until he is ready
until he is strong enough to take him on. That's gonna be but we saw that, and again, he grew up in a span of like 5 seconds. Like suddenly before that he was just a kid who didn't know what he was doing and was just so mad and wanted so badly to become a warrior, and the next like 10 seconds he is this warrior and he has already killed so many people and his eyes look completely different and he sort of resembles to me like a rabid animal when he is killing those people. And like it is incredibly awful to see. I can never emphasize how much I cannot see children in war. Like I can't do that. I will never be able to do that, and he is so fucking small. And so those two women just showing him kindness, no matter how completely different their cultures are and everything, they're just like, at the end of the day, people are people, you know. And
he was just a child.
He was just a child. And again, I love what that woman said. I'm gonna remember that. Like, something went wrong. That child is a Viking, you know. It's a very similar sentiment to what Attack on Titan also says often, with Sasha's father especially, which is the best man that has ever existed. But like, just children should not be here, and we should do everything we possibly can to avoid that. And so of course they come. Of course the Vikings are coming to raid this village. And he knows that, and he is staying at a house with women who are showing him kindness, who he knows are gonna die, and not just die, but like possibly be raped before that and tortured and God knows what else. He just told them to run. They didn't run, and the woman especially saw him later on at the docks or whatever when he attacked those soldiers and killed them. That was an awful scene because again, he is standing on top of the people that he has killed, looking like a ravaged animal. He looked terrifying in those moments, and then he looks up to that woman and he reverts to being a kid, because again, that woman reminds him sort of home and family, and how I think he knows that his family would be very disappointed in who he has become, but he cannot let go of the anger and the need for revenge that he feels, so he needs to do this. And like when he looked into this woman's eyes, it was like a child, like it was just like a kid who was ashamed. And so that was very sad. And so he, you know, after killing another guy, he told her, like, I told you to leave, I told you to run. I even said it in English. I mean, she couldn't understand any of that. She was just looking at him crying.
And that was honestly so fucking...
Oh, that was awful. And of course, at that point, the rest of the Vikings come into the village, and, you know, they're gonna burn it all to the fucking ground. But that was such a good... Oh, that was such a good shot when he is standing, like half of his face is bloodied. He's looking at the ground and everyone behind him is like exiting the boats. That was such a good scene, and the woman is standing there while all the Vikings are passing, just like looking at him before she completely disappears. And you know, that woman is dead and gone and everything. And he just takes a deep breath.
Yeah, and goes with them.
And continues going because he cannot do anything else. because he is a kid and he needs to get that revenge, and his whole purpose now is getting there. And so even this, he cannot be swayed by this. But like you see that it affects him.
Yeah, you see
like
that
the things that
him,
happening
and
are
I
affecting
appreciate
him.
that, like we see those moments that he's not completely gone, and that the whole thing, the war, the killings. I mean, we know that the first kill affected him very much, but I love to see that even 5 years later, those things do affect him.
Yeah.
And so that would to me mean that he's not completely gone, and that he can be maybe saved at some point.
Yeah, I mean, of course he's not completely gone. He's just so consumed by that need for revenge.
He can't do anything else until he achieves
because like
that.
He can't. How are you expecting
but like,
a child
what is he gonna
to
do after
his
he
emotions?
achieves that? His life is gone in my mind. I mean, it's not. But like, if he killed so many people, even when he kills Ashala, it's not gonna be happiness that he feels after that.
I mean, technically, that's the road that his father also was on. Like Thor's was killing people I mean, he was a Viking. I'm sure he was doing all of this and more. Like he was a very famous one until he wasn't. Until he didn't want to do it anymore, and until he was able to find some sort of peace of mind. And so, like, I don't think it's impossible.
No,
I just think it's hard.
I think I'm talking about him taking that revenge. I don't think.
He's not gonna feel. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Just like what he feels now.
Yeah.
Even if he gets that revenge, he's a completely different person right now. He's not gonna feel satisfied after he kills him.
Yeah.
He's not gonna feel anything like that. It's not gonna be any
it's
good
not gonna
feeling.
Take away the pain that he feels.
Exactly. He's not gonna do anything.
No.
And he's after that still gonna be the person who did all of that. You know, who he became.
And it's not gonna make him feel any better.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I definitely don't think that the storyline is going that way. Ending with him.
But everything is gonna start breaking my heart. Like I can't even imagine him, like reuniting with the people who knew him before and who knew his father. Like I don't know how he's gonna deal with this.
Yeah, I mean,
like I don't know what he's gonna do. Seeing Leaf, seeing his mother, seeing his sister.
Yeah.
Like what? I don't know what that's gonna do to him, because like he still feels like such a child.
Yeah, and like one of the last times he saw Leaf was telling him stories.
Yeah.
That when he was such a child, when he was a baby.
And now he's like a cold-blooded killer, you know? I have like no clue. Every episode, I have no idea like what we're gonna be seeing, you know? I don't know what we're gonna be following in any episode. Like I can't even tell you what the fuck is gonna be happening in the next episode. Like I just have no idea where we're gonna go. I just feel like I'm gonna be emotional throughout it, because again they do a great deal of concentrating on how tragic this whole thing is.
Yeah,
they really concentrate on that, and I really appreciate that so much.
Yeah, and that is the part that really surprises me, honestly, with how good the storytelling is. I really did not expect it this way.
Yeah,
but like, what did I expect? I thought this show is gonna be cute. So
cute.
Honestly,
it's not cute. Cute, it is not.
But it's very well written.
It is very I think it's very stunning in terms of writing and in terms of visuals.
Yeah.
I don't tell you, this was an incredible episode.
Okay, guys, an amazing episode.
Thank you so much for
watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.